Because simple academics. Oh, no, my bad. Wrong timeline. This is the Peace Dealer. Welcome to your magical moon message. Oh my God. Moon and Taurus. I didn't want to do this one today, y'all. I'm gonna be real. That's why this came out really late. But I just forced myself to put this out. Sun is about to enter Leo. Okay. Moon's gonna enter Gemini. Maybe in less than 24 hours. And you'll get an understanding of what's enlightening relative to your place on stage. But the moon in Taurus has been producing, because Taurus is the producer, and Leo is like the main character. But if you think that a main character or the lead role of a movie performs on stage or on set of a movie, that movie was produced by a producer. It was directed by a director, but a producer hired that director. And if you think that the producer is Taurus, the reason why you have any sets and any productions is really Pisces. But Taurus, the reason why it's really, oh shit, what's good, bro? That's crazy, man. I literally just recorded your reading right now.
My what?
I just emailed you a reading right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this is my homie Peso, y'all.
What's happening? You already know what it is. You know, we out here big chilling and shit, buying backwards and shit.
Hey man, I was just talking about Leo. We got a main character right here.
How you doing? What's happening? What's going on?
This is my magic moon message. Talking about the But I just emailed you the report. I just worked on it and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sent it to your email.
Yeah, I'm about to go check that shit out right now.
Let me know what you think. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, man, it's a main character right there. Shout out to you, Leo sons. I have never met a single Leo son in my entire life that is not talented. Like, I've never met a Leo son that's like boo-boo or trash, that like sucks at singing or like whatever they do. Like, every single Leo I've ever met is like buku talented. So shout out to y'all. If you ever see one in your life, just know you're a part of a movie scene. Like, you just saw me be a part of a movie scene right now. That's how it works. Anyway, other than that, yeah. Really, the reason is because of Pisces, because Pisces is the audience member. And so the reason why a producer would produce something is to sell it to the audience. But it's based on Taurus, y'all. And so the moon in Taurus is producing the stage upon which, with Leo, we're going to perform on stage. Some of you are going to be judges of this talent show. Some of you are going to be performers. Some of you produce the whole set entirely. If you think about the script that the actors write on or act off, that's Aquarius, the narrator. If they're in the play, they're usually in the play as the narrator, the omniscient voice that paces events. Who wants me to bring back the New Age of Aquarius reports? Because that was fun. I got to do that again. But other than that, we've been understanding the value of this mastery of sincerity. So while we won't have a perfect sextile, right? The next sextile transit we'll have is 0 degrees Gemini to 0 Leo. The slight Taurus aspect that is coming in will give us a bit of insight into how we're manifesting these rewards from the 10th house career aspect of the moon in Aries in its third quarter square to the sun in Cancer. These are the natural values you're manifesting in this exemplary expression of sincere psychic powers and abilities. Remember, the whole purpose of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer season towards this 2022 third part of this apocalypse series that kicked off 2020, hence 2020, 2021, 2022, is to take the individuation of how we with Jupiter and Aries have begun to evolve our characters. That's a mouthful. I'm saying a fucking lot right now. In order for you to now go on Leo, take it on stage, and perform it. And this Leo and Virgo season is going to show you accordingly how much you've grown. You might have been waxing on, waxing off, and now with the pressure to perform greatly on stage or extraordinarily, you show yourself that you're more capable than you originally thought. And Virgo season is gonna allow us the experience to practice newly defined superpowers so that we can make perfect. Cancer, the first 1, 2, 3 was Aries, Taurus, Gemini. The next 1, 2, 3 is Cancer, Leo, Virgo. And so relative to this integration arc, we have the activation arc, we have the integration arc, then we have the breakthrough arc, which is the fall season every year. And then we have the conclusion arc, or after breakthrough, the completion arc, which is the winter season, and then we activate again. Every integration arc is unique relative to the outer planets that we have, and this integration arc has included the final transit of Pluto that's retrograde now, but will soon go into Aquarius, and Saturn that is retrograde now, but will soon go into Pisces and begin the beginning of the end of the world. So what we're integrating are the new powers that we activate every year. Every year we have this activation cycle, but this integration arc is the first in 12 years that we've had Jupiter evolve the activation part of this season. So the first part of the integration season is taking the first 3 facets of the activation arc and now deepening the wisdom of it, coming into Scorpio from Cancer. This is now taking the power we have deepened and we're now strengthening it through Leo, social Leo. We strengthen activated power individually through Taurus, and now we're strengthening integrative power at Cancer through Leo. The confidence and courage to take this value and express it confidently on stage. That's going to lead to the third part of the integration arc in Virgo, the end of summer, where we take these new powers we're integrating and we practice, and make it perfect. If Cancer is the fuel, Leo is the charge. Whenever you plug in something to a source, that source is the energy of Leo that converts into Aquarius electricity, and so it can ground in your physical appliances, Taurus. And this is where, with Uranus in Taurus, the moon that's gonna finish what it started as it went over the North Node in Uranus is also downloading and having you understand how this unconventional and supernatural manifestation of evidence through clear abilities and an enhancement of how you sense said metaphysical phenomena through your physiology and physical senses is not only much more grounded and enhanced, but by the time it comes back around, will allude more into how much more you can integrate this evolution, you guessed it, socially, with other people. Okay? I'm gonna cut this message short right here because really, this is just preparing the stage for us to perform on in Leo. Moon in Gemini will introduce who got invited to perform in a talent show. 11th house, 12th house is gonna prepare everyone to be in the makeup room. And then the new moon in Leo, we're gonna start the talent show. And in the full moon in Aquarius, the judges will now start to, after 2 weeks of performing, deliberate and give us the results of our performances. Third quarter square moon in Taurus, sun in Leo. Okay, that's the talent show arc. The second part of the integration arc that's gonna strengthen and charge psychic abilities that the new moon in Cancer activated and that you'll be perfecting Virgo season. And so for those of you who are ready to show your stuff, for those of you who are ready to see how much you've grown, don't be afraid to speak and say it with your chest, okay? Actually, just don't be afraid, period, because this is a courage transit. So like everything that you kind of shrink behind and let fear win, you're screwing yourself. Like you want to use this transit to break through all fear, hence the King comes to Pluto in Cap. There's really nothing to fear but fear itself. And it's one thing to say that, it's another thing to experience that entirely on stage where you break through in front of a tough crowd that is already prejudging and criticizing you before you even open your mouth and perform or start your performance. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy this Magic Moon message. We got a cameo from lead row, a Leo Sun. Shout out to y'all. And other than that, I really just want you to be receptive about how you're going to really experience immediate change. Okay, the moon in Gemini will immediately sextile a sooner retrograde Jupiter, and that's going to lead to the new moon trine that station Jupiter. And so there is a legitimate boost that we're stepping into. It's going to hyper accelerate events. It's going to feel festive. It's going to be fun. It's summer. The sun is burning. Everyone here in Vegas sweating. It's like my workout basically. About to go pick up a package. Shout out to J-Lo. Thank you. From my P.O. box. And yeah. Let this really just be the preparation before the excitement. You're behind the stage right now and you're getting ready to step into, I think, one of the most controversial but fun Leo seasons we may have in a while before the literal beginning of the end of the world, which is going to happen in like 6-8 months. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And as weird as how things are going to be, and as weird as everything I said, that pales into comparison about this new age of weird and next level weird. Because if you thought it couldn't get any weirder, are you serious? Oh my God, hilarious. Y'all stay blessed as always.